One, we await your orders. You need but to ask it of us, and it shall be done.
The most enjoyable thing now might be taking over the world.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone-Faced Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some Overlord, where last time we the most exciting part of the anime, where he gives up all of his wizard stuff to become a warrior and then hang out with the humans and do basic copper level adventures. And as you can see, Theta is riveted to his seat. The excitement knows no bounds. He's about to burst from trying to contain it all. You can see it right there in his expression.
I already described it. This is the most boring part. Is him learning about these characters that are soon to be dead.
Right.
I mean,
and
it's interesting when they die, because then it's like an emotional backlash, but learning about them and everything, it's just pointless.
Right, and I think this episode is entirely about them doing that, getting along, and maybe setting up the mystery where the kid gets kidnapped. I think that's what happens.
At best, we get the introduction of what ogres are.
So we'll be seeing some of that, and honestly, given just how slow the episode is, we may as well just go ahead and start watching and see what we see. Just slow country vibes for 30 minutes.
24.
A 9-hour walk.
Momon さん、この辺りからちょっと危険地帯になってきます。了解しました。注意します。この鎧をまとったままではほとんど魔法が使えない。さて、前衛としてどれだけ通じるか。いざという時は、ナーベラルが第5位階の魔法を唱える手はずとなっている。
So, one thing about a bunch of isekai that I'm remembering right now is that they tend to like start over-explaining like how the world works, how all the systems work, because that's kind of the fun stuff. You want to know how things go. I don't think Overlord actually spends a lot of time explaining that stuff, and really does focus more on like the conspiracy stuff that it does. It's more interested in the events than, like, over-explaining exactly how magic works. They're just like, I have a 5th level spell.
Well, I mean, they explain a bunch of, like, the maximum levels, and who can use what, and how it's determined who's able to use what kind of magic. So I guess they do, because it's technically everything right there.
But usually a lot of those arcs are like, well, we're explaining it because now I'm going to manipulate it using my perspective from not being from this world and become even better at it than other people.
You know what's great about this opening, Griff?
What?
It's better than the second one.
I like this one. I like all of them. Number 2 was my favorite. We're going to get to that next season.
One would assume. The second opening would be in the second season.
Is it? I don't know. I can't count. Is 2 equal to 2?
Even though the third one's the best one.
Oh, this is the best part of the song right here.
But where the main character walks on top of everybody?
Yeah. But this does fit, like, what I was saying earlier, back over the anime OPs, which is, this sells what Overlord wants to be the most, which is high action, we're taking over the world stuff. And then it goes into slow-paced character arc.
Well, because you can't take over the world if you don't know what the world is you're taking over.
True, true. But it's definitely a different sell, is all I'm saying. It's not like completely pulling the rug out from underneath you. It's like, this is a happy anime, but we're depressed now. but it is funny. And now he's in charge.
Well, he's like the mouthpiece, so yeah. In fact, that's the definition of his name. And there she's humping his bed pillow thing.
Yup. Anime, everybody.
And why does he have a bedroom?
Because it's classy, that's why. Yeah, using the only information they have.
I mean, that doesn't make sense either way. Because you have a boy that's dressed up as a girl, and you have a girl that's dressed up as a boy, so saying one side of the information doesn't mean anything.
I guess, honestly, Demiurge just wants to lead the conversation.
Then he wouldn't have volunteered the information apropos of nothing. Because it didn't solve her question. She's already prepared for boys and girls. She was asking about non-sex and, I guess, hermaphrodites.
And he's still on about it. This drama will definitely continue for several episodes.
Two characters is so generic. By the next season, you won't even remember that they were two characters.
No, see, he's the sassy bad boy. The other one is the calm, composed leader. You see, as a pair, one is the Lancer, and they're gonna have a falling out in a couple of episodes, you see.
All you'll remember is that there was a character with spiky hair that wore a red uniform. And you won't be able to remember that there were two people. Yes, Momo-san, you tell us, the lowest ranked person here. I don't remember what the she means. In conversational speech.
I can't remember myself.
That's important, Griff, because you always should remember yourself.
Ah, that'll never happen.
Otherwise, it's considered Alzheimer's, I believe.
I'm just waiting for the what is it called?
Already forgetting things
The
again.
anticlimax. That's what I'm waiting for. You can't draw two great swords like that from your back.
Or, apparently, with animation. It has to be done with computers.
And you can't do it through your cloak either.
すげえミスリルどころかオリハルコンいやまさかアダマンタイトどうしたかかってこないのかさて残りは
Well, you killed two, so two less than there were before.
And apparently that makes him one of the best scale warriors that there is.
Simply because he can destroy them in a single blow.
行くであるいいパーティーだ互いの能力を知り連携が取れている
Man, I can't wait to see more of that teamwork in the future.
俺のかつての仲間ほどではないがななあでやれ
Oh, that's a level 3 spell.
Conceivably, she could have just killed everybody with one spell, so...
Yup.
I mean, conceivably, we already know that. I just mean that she had chain lightning.
ライトヒーリング何をしているのですか
倒したモンスターはこうやってパーツを組合に提出すると報酬がもらえるんです。
クリスタルなどのアイテムがドロップするわけではないのですね
オーガがクリスタルを持っているという話は聞きませんね。
そうですか
Must have been those new age ogres.
You gotta cut the bat wings yourself.
あの剣はどこぞの一品？
噂に名高いかの王国戦士長に匹敵する強さであるな
当然です。
We've already met.
上には上がいると
Yeah, who've already met, seen struggle, and then got replaced.
軽くこなせるようになります
Assuming you don't get, like, assassinated or something.
Nah, I'm sure this will only reinforce their bond as we go into Season 3. They'll look back on these times and go, wow, remember that time when it was nice.
さてどうするか飲めばダダ漏れだしな
何か苦手なものが入ってた？なんなら俺がほら食べさせてあげようか口移しで。
When is that line ever going to work?
Literally never.
I guess unless there's, like, an avian species of humans.
ほう変わった教えを信じておられるのだなモモン氏はところで皆さんはなぜ漆黒の剣という名なのですか
It sounded edgy.
やめてください。若気の至りです。
恥じるところはないのである
勘弁してくれませんか本当に。
漆黒の剣というのは
I accidentally raised the corpse of my dead grandpa to fight for me. So now with the Sword of Darkness.
説明終わりもしかして知らないと恥ずかしいようなことなのか
何ですかそれ
見事だ
アーベちゃんは知らないか。漆黒の剣は13英雄の中で黒騎士と呼ばれる英雄が持つ4本の剣のことです。ま、そいつを発見するのが俺たちの第一の目標。
I don't remember if he's one of the previous player characters or not.
I mean, it definitely sounds like they ought to be, right?
本物も偽物もないだろうよ。こいつが俺たちがチームを組んだ証なのは間違ってないんだしな。
You bought some cheap daggers at the discount store.
Not even swords.
あ、それひどくね？
たまには褒めてやらないとな
お前ら俺の扱い悪すぎるだろう。
昔は俺もこうだった
Momo, Ainz is just like, yeah, I used to be edgy too.
ナザレを作り上げたんだ
冒 険者の皆さんってこんなに仲がいいのが普通なんですか？
ええ、命を預けますからね。
それにうちのチームは
Yeah, we like everyone here except Loader Mulch.
Yeah, skip to season 3 where this is proven to be untrue.
チームとしての目標をまあしっかりとしたものがありますし。
みんなの意志が一つの方向を向いていると全然違いますよね。
モモンさんもチームを？
冒険者ではなかったですがね。かつて弱くて一人だった私を救ってくれたのは純白の聖騎士でした。彼に案内されて。
Here he's actually opening up to the backstory we've already seen.
Which also doesn't make sense how it would apply well to them. Because they're in... Was it Estrage or something like that? They're in that kingdom. And the Holy Kingdom is the one that fights them all the time.
I mean, I'm sure they would still understand the point of a personal story.
Sure. Sure, you remember that time that you idolized that Nazi that saved you? It's cool, right, though, because it's a personal story? And how we all don't have a problem with the fact that you're like, hashtag not all Nazis? Because of your personal story?
But it is interesting that while he's like just being under disguise here, he did in fact get upset.
全滅ってところじゃないかな。仲間を戦闘で全員失った人はあんな雰囲気を見せるよ。
そいつは難しいよな。
No, he lost all his comrades in a organized log-off.
かの御人に抱かせるしかないのである。
そうします。奪われる辛さは知っていたはずなのに、なんで考えが及ばなかったんだろう。姉さん。それにしても、今日のモモンさんの戦闘、すごかったですね。
ええ、あそこまで強いとは思ってもいませんでした。
オーガを両断というのはどれぐらいの卓越した技なんですか？
はっきり言ってモモンさんは王国戦士長級じゃないかと思いますね。
Yeah, skillful. That's what we call being able to lift a heavy object, right?
Yup.
そうです。
すごいんですね。
モモンさんに初めて会った時、着用している見事なフルプレートを見て嫉妬しました。
なべちゃんみたいな美女まで連れてよ。
でもふさわしい実力を見せられれば納得するしかないですね。モモン氏のあの外見、ペテルよりも時長く鍛えたはずである。
モモンさんのヘルムの下を見たんですか？ええ、この辺りの人種ではありませんね。どこの国の人とか言ってましたか？
そこまでは聞いてませんが。
なべちゃんと同郷っぽかったけど、お世辞にもかっこいいとは言えねえな。
外見なんて関係ないさ。
I just chooses like his normal face, and now they're all just dissing him.
強い男に好意を抱くのは女性の本能という。
Let me say something here. I don't recall ever seeing a black person on this show.
Welcome to anime.
What? You have Cowboy Bebop in your top 10 OPs, which has a prominent
Right,
blackening
that tries
character.
to be the real world, and in different places with different people.
What, you mean this one that's centered around 3 different countries?
Yep, that is a fantasy anime, is of course, as you say, it's all white dudes. But there are lizard people.
I mean, specifically, they pointed out that they're a different race, which indicates that they recognize the separation of human races, I guess. But again,
Let's get into the fantasy racism.
There's no black people in the show, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this guy's hopes and ambitions. I'm sure hope they won't be dashed really soon. Here's our fun assassin.
Whose outfit is completely made up of those tags that every adventurer has.
Right.
フィーレはバレハレだろう。知っていることは全て話した。
いやいやいや、嘘ついてるかもしれないじゃん。
そんなら他の情報屋に聞いてみろ。俺以上のことは知らないはずだ。
面倒なこと言うな。じゃあ言い方を変えようか。私はね、人を殺すのが大好きで恋していて愛しているの。拷問も大好きだよ。
She just needs the excuse.
Like the vampire from ReZero.
なんだってんだよあの女。くそ。
大丈夫？
Still boggles me that she's the main character of the video game.
全部教えてくれる？
クリエイトハンデッド。
Basic zombie. Alright, get up front. That guy's gonna manage the gift shop.
お主が遊んだせいだ。
ごめん。
クレマンティーヌよ。このエランテルを死の町へと変えるために、わしはここで。
You ran tell, that's what it was.
Yep.
Well, you didn't say anything when I said it before.
そうだ。わしらが名手がかつて行われた魔法儀式。都市の一つをアンデッドの長領バックする場所へと変え、そこに溢れる死の力を集めれば、わしは不死の存在に到達できる。これ以上お主が厄介事を起こすなら殺すぞ。くだらぬ真似を。
でも全然本気じゃなかったよ。
嘘を言うな。
Look at these villains just having fun.
あ、そうそう。これ以上人はさらいません。これでいいでしょ。
元漆黒聖典第9世紀時、英雄級の力を持つ性格破壊者とは厄介なものだ。
Hero class. But what rank?
Highest. He said that.
Well, that was of course just a slow character building episode.
Character building exercise 99.
Alright, everyone. Next time, we're going to go ahead and put all of our hands into a circle, and we're going to do a chant together. That'll be real team building.
It's good editing, though.
But as far as, like, the adventure crew, like, there's nothing wrong with them. They do a good job of at least making them personable and, like, likable. It's like, I wouldn't go, I want this person to die because they're just awful. But they don't stick out a whole lot, do they?
It's just knowing what the rest of the show is about that makes them boring.
Yeah. There's, future characters end up being a lot more interesting just entirely on their own, and as a group, it's hard for them to kind of compete.
Yeah. It's not their fault, it's the writer's fault.
Mhm.
初級冒険者のカッパークラスの聞けばフィーレアが薬草採集をする森には数百年の時を生き英知にあふれた魔獣がいると。
Yeah, introduction of Hamtaro.
Yeah. Ham Hams unite. Oh, he's super wise. He's got script all over him.
I mean, he stands up to the Overlord and survives for 3 seasons, so yeah.
Yeah, kind of amazing, actually. All right. You got anything else you want to say?
Nope, called it from the beginning.
Just completely empty brain. We're gonna get through this, and we're gonna get to the fun parts eventually.
Yeah, reach the back half of season 1.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching with us. I'm Griffin. That's Theta, and this has been Stone-Faced Reaction, and we'll catch you next time. See ya, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?